So $100 for a loaf of bread. Let's talk about it. So yes, I said $100 for a loaf of bread. That is exactly what we're heading towards, and we're gonna break it down and talk about it. We're already being warned of $10 bread. Okay, we're already being told that this is normal. This is just like $5 a gallon gas. Just get used to it. This is the new normal. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I cannot afford $10 bread. I will not be buying bread. We will just make bread. Just another reason to get flour, baking powder, and salt. That's all you need. 3 things. You literally need 3 things to make your own bread, and it tastes good. Throw some butter on there. That's good. Check it out. Google it. 3 ingredient bread. That's all you need. So that's the point we're getting to. All right, this is like Great Depression stuff, and we are gonna have $100 bread soon. Okay, this is already happening in parts of the world. Parts of the world are already collapsing. So if you haven't seen what's been happening in Argentina, Argentina is going to be the next Venezuela. All right, we've all seen what happened there. People digging in trash cans, people standing all day, hundreds of people around the block to get a bread ration. All right, Argentina's the next one, and this is the 3rd biggest country in South America. Okay, 3rd biggest country, and it's Brazil, Chile, and Argentina, I believe. It's right next to Brazil. This is a huge deal. This is a huge country with tens of millions of people that are being affected right now. So check out this article. It says with 58% inflation, nobody in Argentina knows the price of anything. Okay, consumers lose bearings with iPhones costing months of rent. iPhones, months of rent. I mean, we're kind of already here. What's an iPhone cost here? Like $1,000. It's still a ton. But they're saying months of rent, and it says prices swing wildly from one store to another by 150% or more. Okay, and the one thing I really wanted to hit on is this graph breaking down their inflation, because this shows exactly what's going to happen in the United States. Where they were at about 10 years ago is exactly where we are at now. And this graph even shows that this is very eerie and very strange. I'll try to make a little video going through the inflation through the years, and I'll put it on here. But it shows about 10 years ago, inflation was around 9 to 10%. So it was like 9.7, 9.5, 9.8, 9.9, 10, 10.8, 10.3, went down a little, 10.5. So, it was around 10%. That's exactly where we are right now. Inflation numbers last month were 9.1%. Okay, 9.1%. That's where they were at. You're like, okay, that doesn't sound that bad. But then look at this. After a few years of that, it's skyrocketed to 24%. 24%. All right? And then it went back down to 14. But then it skyrocketed again to 35. Because this is the cycle that they get into. They just keep printing more money to try to solve this issue, and it just creates more inflation. All right. So people were already struggling at that 10%. They're like, what are we going to do? So within 5 years of it being 10%, it was 35%. Okay. And then 4 years after that, so 9 years later, it was 57%. And then 10 years later, it's 58%. And a lot of the time, I think, okay, 58 doesn't sound that bad, 58% inflation from... Okay, but this is inflation. Inflation's cumulative. So it's 58% from the last year, where it was already 57%. So it's 58% higher than the 57% last year. So I broke down the numbers here of what would happen if you were living in Argentina. So the past 10 years. So if you had $100 in Argentina... let's just say in 2020, July of 2020.
All right, well, it shut it off for us. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS. Salutations to the Akim out there that's twisting his truth. Also, shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. And as you can see, $100 bread, all right? So, the famine is coming, all right? Inflation is already here, but what we are about to experience is hyperinflation, okay? And that's going to bring the wolves out, you know? Things are going to get real in these last days, man. Now, me hearing him speak, okay? Scripture what I instantly thought of was Second Ezra, all right? The 15th chapter. All right, let's get that. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. All right? Because why? Because of the violence, man. All right? Because of the things that's going to be happening. All right? The scriptures say, what's that? Great miseries. All right, shall be. Let's grab that real quick. No, I almost don't even want to. They keep popping up these damn ads, man. All right, gotta find another app. Let's grab it anyways. Just have to deal with the madness. All right, I'll just read it from here because Esau a demon. All right, 2 Ezra 8 and 50. It says, and many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. All right, so those miseries are coming, man. All right, that day of trouble, all right, is right around the corner. Okay, now let's go back. And that's Satan. Anyways, I'll keep it going. You know you got to be a demon when you put a damn fucking commercial on a Bible app. You know, they try any way to sell something to you. You know, but anyways, it says verse 19. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, and that's what it's about to come down to, man. Because of lack of bread, guess what? Great tribulation, man. All right, our hell is about to break out. Let's go to Ezekiel 5th chapter. All right, these judgments, guess what? It's coming from the Lord. Second Ezekiel 5:16, and I will send upon them evil arrows of famine, which shall be their destruction, and I will send which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break the staff of bread. You see that? So the Lord, He's about to break the staff of bread, man, on this place, man. Don't be no McDonald's, no rallies, all right? No Burger King, Chick-fil-A, no food in the grocery store. The Lord is about to break the staff of bread. It says, so will I send upon you famine and evil and beasts, and they shall bereave thee, all right? And pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee, and the Lord, have spoken. So like I was saying, this is coming from the Lord, man. All right? And if you notice, he mentioned what? This, things taking place in Venezuela, and no, he didn't say Chile. He mentioned that, and basically he mentioned two countries in South America. All right, and what does the scripture say is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. So Jacob's trouble is around the corner. All right, judgment is about to come upon the house of Israel, man. All right, or the nation of Israel. Okay? Hey, but with that, hey, giving our praise and glory to Yahweh Bashar Shai, Bashar Kakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. Also, shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.